Alright, what's up, YouTube? This is gonna be, like, part of the Minecraft thing I said. So, as you guys can see, some of these are encased in glass. I'm gonna have to go, like, over here. I'm gonna show you guys. Which a lot of drugs, my original plan was to encase a bunch of them in glass. I'll get to what I'm gonna talk about here. And I'll get to what I'm talking about here in a little bit. But I placed a bunch of the glass, but then I was like, no, that's stupid. So, for the rest of these are not in glass. Now, let me actually get into what these are. Because a lot of you guys are probably like, what the hell are these? Well, these are what you call gates. You have... Okay, now I don't know all of them off the top of my head. Let me get this out. So, you have an input gate, an input/output gate, a NOT gate, an AND gate, an OR gate, an IN AND gate, a NOR, an XOR, an XNOR, and then you have implements gate, or whatever that means. I don't know. That's just what it says in this Minecraft book that I have. So, now, on to what each of them look like. So, for example, this is an input/output. It's literally just a lever goes to a piston. That piston will then push up. Now, since it's a sticky piston, I just have it on this. Literally, the simplest thing ever. Then we move on to the knot. Now, the knot is basically the exact same thing, but with a redstone torch. So, currently it's on, now it's off. On, off. On, off. You get the point. So, let me go back to here. What this does, what the input/output does, is it's a regular gate. It's like a regular power source with an outgoing redstone wire. But it is still technically a gate. Unlike our other more complicated examples of logic gates. So these are what they're called. They're called logic gates. So, let's see. The signal that is put into the input/output circuit is going to be the same as the signal that is output, making it quite simple. So, this is how you construct one. You literally put a lever, a block, redstone, piston. For the NOT gate, also known as inverter gate, this is just what it says in the book. It is called, by the way, the Mega Builder. The most complete guide to the Minecraft secrets, creation, hacks, and strategies. That's what this is called, by the way. The NOT gate, or also known as the inverter gate, short. The signal that is input is the opposite of the signal to the signal that is output. So, what that means is, if y'all know how redstone torches work, if you guys place it in a tower, for example, I'm literally doing this here because I have done this. I'm just going to get some random block. So, say you place a redstone torch down. Then you come up, place another one on top. That redstone torch will be disactive. Then you come up again. That redstone torch will be active. So if you have a block, or if you have something powering that block, that will get disactive. So that was the NOT or inverter gate. Now we get to more complicated stuff. We get to the AND gate. Now this one's a little bit more big. So what's going on here is you guys have actually input that's going in to the place, or to the piston. But these redstone torches remain on. What I have to do is I can either flip this lever, or I actually have to flip both of them on, because right now they're off. Once I flip both of them on, then the piston will move up. So the output signal is on. If both output signals are also on, otherwise is off. So, for example, like a special light bulb. Or whatever, I guess. I don't know. That's just what it says. So this is the last glass encased. We have the OR gate. So, the output signal is on. If any signal is on, if any input signal is on, including both, otherwise off. So, I can either flip one or the other. Both on, both off. One on, one on. So, very cool, I think. This is how you guys can like actually do it. It's a block, and then yeah, very cool stuff. Actually, not gonna lie. Now we move on to the stuff that's not glass encased, so to be a lot easier for me and y'all. The in and the output signal is off. If both input signals are on, otherwise on. So basically what that means is if we flip both levers instead of one, if one lever remains on, then the piston remains down. If one piston is down, if one redstone torch is on, then it will remain, then the piston goes up. Very cool stuff, actually, not gonna lie. The NOR gate. Now, I know what y'all are thinking. I know this looks identical, but it's not. This is what it says. The output signal is off for at least one, or both input signals are on. Either input can be on. Output signal is on if both input signals are off, also known as the either, neither, or gate. So that's what this basically is. It's the either or, it's the either nor, or yeah, it's the nor either gate. So very kind of cool how you can make these. So let me go back here and show you guys. So if both stuff is off, it goes up. If one's on, both have to be off. The XOR, exclusive OR gate. So now this is where it starts to get a little more complicated. So took me a hot second to figure it out. But if one torch is off, piston's on. So, very kind of cool how that works. The output signal is on. If only one output signal is on, otherwise off. So, very cool how this works like that. I did mess it up a little bit ago when I did it. But it's all good. Also, guys, I literally just woke up. Okay, now we get to move on to the XNOR. And this is known as if and only if gate, equivalence gate. Basically, both of them have to be off in order for it to work. The output signal is on if both signals are the same and is off, they are different. So that's why there is the main redstone torches that you see on every other build, along with the wait, where is it? I think it's the XOR gate. Yeah, XOR gate. And then this, just like that. It's a very cool concept, especially to see that stuff like this you guys can actually do. Now we get to the last thing called the implement gate. Apparently this is what it looks like, according to this book I was looking at. So the output signal is on if the output signal is on if output A and output B are on or off, or if just B is on, the output is off. If A is on but not B. So this is what people call a child. Okay. If A, no, okay, this is what it's known as. If A then gate, this is a parent-child gate, apparently. So, I don't know what's A and what's B. But, yeah. So, let's call this A, right? Let's call this with the stone brick A. Let me just put these back here. Like that. Then it's on. There is a redstone torch that is always off when this torch is up. When this lever is on, when this lever is off, redstone torch goes on. When the stone brick side is on, redstone torch goes off, piston stays down. Go fig. So, doesn't matter which side. Honestly, guys, I find these gates very, very cool. Especially to see, like, you know, what they actually do and how you guys construct them. I think it's a very cool concept. And, yeah, this is the Minecraft Redstone gates. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And peace out, everyone.